Tonight marks 41 years since the deadliest day in Buffalo fire history. On December 27, 1983, a propane explosion blew apart blocks of Buffalo's east side, killing 5 firefighters and 2 others. Leaders say there wasn't an incident like that before or since.
And to reflect on that dark evening, right now we're joined by Father Paul Sile, the chaplain for the Buffalo Fire Department. Father Sile, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
You were not working with the Buffalo Fire Department at the time?
I wasn't even yet in the seminary. I was working for the city of Buffalo, though, as a civil servant. I lived in South Buffalo, and at 8:23, I thought a car ran into the house I was renting. Yeah, and that was a common experience for many people. It's very hard to describe the depth of the tragedy and the extent of the damage, and also there were 150 people injured who were not fatally injured, you know. So, and you've had the 5 firefighters and the 2 civilians, and it was an awful night from what I've heard from many people. And I actually served the funeral mass for Maddie Colpoys. It was at St. Thomas Aquinas Church in South Buffalo. The rest of them were all buried from the cathedral. But now we continue to remember. We go to that box every year, the call box. I don't think during the blizzard we couldn't go a couple of years ago, but we go every year and we remember them and their sacrifice and their families. In fact, one of them is one of the firefighters now is the son of one of the firefighters who died.
Wow.
And he was only 9 months old when his father died. So it's really a remarkable gathering on this night at 8:23 p.m.
So we find ourselves here 41 years later. You know, the families are grown. The community still gathers to reflect on that day. Has anything changed since then in the way that the firefighters, the department reflects?
I think yes, in many ways in the last 40 years, it's leaps and bounds. It's changed in the way every tragedy also sadly teaches a lesson. When Jay Arno died coming on 3 years ago, or other events that happened, when Chip McCarthy and Jonathan Kroom were lost in a fire in Genesee Street, it not only changed the way fires were fought in Buffalo, but throughout the United States and beyond. In fact, just today I was out at we've got about 50 young people in the training academy now for the Buffalo Fire Department, and I was watching them go through some of their exercises, and God willing, they're all going to be sworn in on January 3rd as new Buffalo firefighters. So it goes on. It goes on.
Every year you help, commemorate these men who really made the ultimate sacrifice here. What do we know about them and the sacrifice they made and just the people that they were? Let's remember them 41 years later.
I think because I was originally from South Buffalo, everybody knew some of the guys because the Maddie Colpoys, for instance, everybody knew Maddie Colpoys. Everybody knew this family and that. And all of the guys were like that to one extent or another. They had deep roots in Buffalo and they were very committed to, the motto of the Buffalo Fire Department is Ut vivant alii, so that others may live. And really, when you think about it, they really put themselves on the line, many of them every day. And most of the time when it's a tragedy, it's a thing where it was just a regular call. They didn't know that the whole place was filled with leaking propane gas from an illegal tank in that building. When Jay Arno went, it was a regular call, but you never know how that call is going to turn out.
So there is a gathering tonight. Is that something that's more so just for the families and the fire department, or is it open to the community?
Anybody could come. It's at North Division and Grosvenor Street, and there will be usually a couple hundred people there with a number of pieces of fire. And anybody's welcome to come. It's very low key, it's very simple, but it's very profound as well.
All right. Father Paul Sile, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for continuing to remember these very brave heroes in our community.
Thank you.